Hey everyone, the professor here. Welcome to our first pen review. I say our because I'm joined by a guest reviewer. This is Aimee of AimsReads.
Hey everybody. I don't really have my blog started yet, but I plan on starting a book blog here as soon as I can get my perfectionist mind around what I want to write. I am on Instagram though at AimsReads, and then my blog will also follow that, and I'll post my blog on Instagram.
I will try to link to that as well on this video. And we are going to be reviewing the F series by Zebra. There are a number of offerings in the stainless series by Zebra pens, but we're specifically looking at the F series, which includes the F301, the F402, and the F701. There's also a 301A, a 301 compact, and there's a mechanical pencil called the M301. Various other things in the 3 series. The 402 is basically alone in the 4 series, and then the 701 also has a mechanical pencil, the M701. Here's the Zebra F series next to some other pretty common pens. Here you have a Uniball Jetstream. This is a Uniball Signo. A Bic Round Stick. There it is with the cap on. And here we begin the F series. Zebra F301. The Zebra F402. And Zebra F701. And then down here, a Pilot G2. Just to give you an idea of the relative length of each of them. They're all around 5 1/4 inches, including the length of the clicker. All 3 of these pens are a little bit different. We'll go over the various pieces of them. First of all, the click. In terms of the clicker, they all stay clicked down when you click them. They're not really unreliable, any of them, even this one that's the cheapest. The click on the F301 is pretty audible. It has a lot of play in the clicker.
Mm-hmm. And that's something I'm kind of a nervous pen or pencil twiddler. So if it has an audible twist or play or whatever in the clicker, it kind of gets on my nerves.
So on the 301, very audible clicker, a lot of play, and a rattle. On the 402, that's kind of even louder. No visible play.
But isn't this one that has the metal?
Yes, the metal clicker.
Mm-hmm. Instead of plastic.
Yes, this has a metal clicker. I think it's got some brass in here. And then on the F701...
I love it, just because it's so quiet.
Mm-hmm. It's a very silent click.
And then if you shake it, it doesn't have any play in the clicker. Not at all.
Very silent, yeah. On the clips, the clip on the 301 is this bent style clip, and it goes into this black plastic piece. So it is possible to snap this off if you were to bend it back too far. I have not personally done that, but it's just in plastic, so I'm sure it could be done. But while it's on there, it does have a decent grip to it. The clip on the 402 is based, I don't know if you can see this, there's a little bitty ring that the clip connects to that goes all the way around the body of the pen. So this clip is anchored very well to the pen. And on the underside of this clip is a little ball that makes contact with the steel body.
Right. Sometimes when you look at the clips on pens, they have more of a V point to them instead of a ball. So they snag on things more. So I like this clip because it does have the ball on it. If you turn it back around, you can see how the end of it is not pointed, it's more rounded.
Yes. And then the F701, similar, it's sort of a hybrid of the other two. It has the same sort of clip shape as the 301 there on the side, but a bit more substantial. And then it as well has the ring that goes all the way around that holds it in place. So again, this clip isn't going anywhere.
I like the clip better on the 402.
Next on the pens are the bodies. The body on the F301, they're all stainless steel. This is probably the thinnest of the steel, but it's also the cheapest. And it also has this sort of billboarding of the F301 name that makes it look a little bit more...
cheap.
Yeah, cheap.
If you are familiar with the brand of pencil, then the 301 feels really similar to the pencil.
This is the M301, just for comparison's sake. It's got the same type of clip, and it's just like a mechanical pencil instead, but it's very similar in terms of the billboarding.
Similar.
And yeah. But this is about pens, not pencils. It feels more durable than your plastic cases, especially on something like a Bic round stick or something like that. But it is about the thinnest stainless steel you could have in any of these pens. For a slight upgrade, you can move up to the 402, which has a more solid steel. I will say the brush or the polish on this can be scratched up by the ball on the clip, which is kind of a negative, but the clip does not want to rotate around the body, so it's not prone to it, it's just possible. And if you carry it long enough, it'll probably get a little bit of scratching on it. It also has the billboarding style that tells the name, although I think it looks a little less tacky than the 301, but it does add the word zebra down here because it's not on the clip itself. And then the premier in appearance, I would say, is the F701. This is under $7 for a stainless steel pen, and I would say for the price, this is one of the nicest pen bodies you can get. Next is the grip. So the grip on the F301 is just this base black plastic. Again, it's very similar to the plastic on the M301. It's pretty much, I mean, you could probably pull one off of the other. This one looks a little bit more shiny than this one, but I'd say they're probably the same plastic.
Wow, how have you had the pencil much longer?
A little bit longer, but so maybe this will wear down, this shininess. But really, this is just here so you have something other than cold stainless steel to rest your fingers on, I think, while you write. But other than that, it's not really doing a whole lot. The F402 is a lot more interesting. It adds a rubberized grip that comes on the pen. And for short-term writing, this may actually be the best of the three because this is a very soft grip. It feels very good on your fingertips.
It's okay. If I'm going to have a rubberized grip on my pen, I want it to be a little thicker.
This also doesn't have any texturing. If you were to compare it against something like the Uniball Signo here, it's got a little bit of some raised texturing on its rubberized grip, which makes it different. I'm not going to say better or worse. It kind of is a matter of opinion. It does have a better grip, potentially, in terms of like actually gripping to your fingers because of that texturing, whereas this is smooth.
I mean, it doesn't feel bad. It's kind of, it's not exactly like one of the grips that you would add to a mechanical pencil, like the foam grips. It's not that cushy, but...
No. It's not bad, I would say. But then, you get the F701 has a knurled grip in the stainless steel.
Or if you're like me and you don't know what knurled means, it's like a tire pressure gauge.
A more expensive tire pressure gauge, because you can get those in plastic and they feel worse than this. But anyway, this one has the knurled metal texture, which at first you might think is going to be abrasive on your fingertips, but after you write with it a little bit, it's actually very comfortable.
I didn't think I would like it at all, but I love it.
So there you go, a convert. Lastly is the tip. And the tip for all three of these is the same because they all take the same cartridge. It's just a fine ballpoint tip. This is a 0.7 millimeter, and that 0.7 millimeter is available in blue, green, red, or black. The default is black. If you buy the pens with the different colored inks, the grip, and in the case of the 301, the clip accent, will be the same color. So if you buy a 402 in blue, I know the grip is blue, and I think the lettering is blue as well. Out of the store, the 402s are available with only black or blue. The 301 is available with black, blue, red, or green. And the
and also
7 is only available with black.
Sorry. Also, the 301 has a special breast cancer awareness version. It still has black ink, but where you have the black on the pen, it's pink.
Pink accents, yeah. If someone beat breast cancer, though, this would not be what I would get them as a gift. It's not quite that nice. But if you want to show your support and have a pen on your desk that you don't mind if somebody walks off with, It's not a bad one.
You know, it's too bad that they don't make a pink version of the 701 because that would be totally badass.
But what would they pink out? Really, only would be this.
They make a lot of pink metals. You know, my knife is pink.
True. I guess, yeah, so Zebra, if you're listening, if you want to put some pink anodization in your stainless and make
buy one.
make a breast cancer awareness F701, yeah, you've got at least one potential customer. I'm sure you have more than one. And this would be a nice gift, but we're kind of
Getting off topic.
a little
Sorry.
bit.